What's up, everybody? My name is Justin and welcome back to another episode of Whiskey Tears. On today's video, I've got a bottle that I did in one of my recent bourbon hunting videos. Make sure you go to the channel homepage, go to the bourbon hunting section to see all those different videos I've put out, but I got this one in that video today. It's not a bourbon. We're doing the Old Line American Single Malt Navy Strength. All right, so the Old Line American Single Malt Navy Strength coming in at 114 proof, 100% malted barley finish and virgin American oak. It is it is distilled in Ohio and it is aged and bottled by Old Line Spirits, which is in Baltimore, Maryland. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge Ravens Orioles fan, so even though it's not made by them, it is produced, bottled, and all of that up in Baltimore. I've heard really good things about Old Line, specifically this Navy Strength one. So when I saw it in the store for 50 bucks, I had to pick it up. I'm excited to try it today. We're gonna go ahead and pop the bottle, get the nosing straight out of the bottle. All right, here we go, nosing out of the bottle. Kind of like an apple cinnamon. Maybe like an apple cinnamon, but more like an apple juice cinnamon. Like an apple juice cinnamon. So let's pour this thing into the glass here, and we're gonna get ready and try it today. But before we do, putting the top back on the Old Line here, you guys could do me one big favor. Over 85% of the people that watch these videos are not subscribed. Do me that one big favor, hit subscribe, hit like on the video, and if you really want to help support, get access to all of these videos early and in the future, exclusive content, all that, get a badge next to your name, consider hitting the join button down below. All right, here we go. Old Line Navy Strength, nosing out of the glass. Okay, a bit more spice to it coming out of the glass. It's still got that apple, juicy cinnamon notes, but it's got some spice layered in there as well. Almost like a floral note. Like a rose in there behind all of that as well. Like a nice rose, but not like a super one that you're gonna be like, ooh, this might taste bad. It's like a nice smelling rose in the background. Coming in at 114 proof. American single malt. I have been liking some of the American single malts that I've had recently. Westward makes some absolutely amazing stuff. Their milestone number 2 won my whiskey of the year for 2024. So we'll see if Old Line, this Navy Strength, can stack up at all. I've heard really good things about it, so I am excited to try it today, and we're going to do that right now. Cheers, everybody. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt this video, but I'm so excited to announce my new partnership with CIGAR page. If you guys are into cigars at all, check out the link down in the description below for CIGAR page. They have the best deals on cigars in the entire world on the internet, and it's always free shipping. Go ahead, go over there, get yourself a Perdomo Champagne 10th anniversary, get the Perdomo 20th anniversary, or get one of my recent favorites. This is the Drew Estate Undercrown 10. This thing is amazing. I appreciate your support. Make sure you check out CIGAR page down in the link below. Ooh. Oh yeah. Yeah, first sip. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Little thin on the end. It wears off quickly. Not overly viscous or anything, but some really nice flavors in there. Some like brown sugar, that apple juicy note to it. Very good first sip. It does actually have some, like a tasting wheel on there. It says brown sugar, okay. Dried fruit, yes, I could see dried fruit on there, definitely. Floral, got that on the nose. I haven't gotten it quite on the palate yet. Cereal, nutty, I'll have to look into those. A little bit of oak, a little bit of vanilla, and a little bit of cocoa. So, what were those? Floral, nutty, and cereal. Let me try to see if I can find those at all. Yeah, I can get the floral. I can get behind the floral. But it's like a nice floral. I'm not generally a big floral fan in my whiskeys, but that's a nice note of floral. I think it's because it has that high level of sweetness in the dried fruits, the brown sugar, that kind of apple juicy note to it. I think because it's got all that sweetness going on, you can certainly get to a nice floral note, you know? There's a little bit on the end, I can see how they're saying cereal. On the end, just a little bit on the tip of my tongue there, I got just like a leftover cinnamon toast crunch bite. Like if you took like the last scoop down at the bottom, it was kind of light and I don't know. Maybe that doesn't make sense, but got that a little bit. Haven't really experienced any cocoa yet. Let me see if I can find it. Not really. Not getting that one so much, but it could be because it is dominated by that sweetness up front. It does have a very good level of sweetness. I like it. It tastes good. It's missing viscosity. It's got virtually zero viscosity, so it drinks a little bit like water, not in proof. The proof is there, but I honestly think they could have even gone a little bit proofier than the 114. It got a little bit of burn going down the throat, but honestly, not that much at all. So, you know, it's pretty good, especially for 50 bucks. For 50 bucks all day. All day buying that bottle for 50 bucks. That is a really good American single malt sipper. Even if you're not into, you know, scotches or anything like that, it doesn't have that scotchy note. It doesn't have any peat notes in there. It doesn't have you know, sometimes you get that single malt and it's like overly malted barley. It doesn't have that. It's got a lot of the sweetness going on. So if you're in the bourbon alley, this may be one you like. But let's go ahead and rank this thing on the tier system today. It's going to pop up right here next to me. This is how I rate everything here on the channel. There's tiers within tiers, and it's all subjective. It's subject to my likes and desires, and you know, so take that for what it is. But I have done several hundred bottles at this point, so I think I've got it, you know, at least a little bit dialed in. But let's go ahead and do one last sip of this Old Line Navy Strength American Single Malt and rate it on the tier system. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I think it could be much better if it had a couple elements to it, like that viscosity. It does kind of thin away in your mouth rather quickly. Like, I still have some of the flavors in there, but there's nothing coating the tongue or anything like that, which I really think is the main thing that it's missing. But with all that being said, it does have really good flavors, and it's an enjoyable drink. I could see myself drinking that one pretty much any time of year, but especially in the summer, sitting out front. Maybe even if it's really hot, you could throw a little rock ice ball in there and, you know, really enjoy that sitting out on the front porch rocking away. So yeah, for me, it's officially going on the B tier today. I think it is dang good, especially for the price at $50. If you find it, I highly suggest picking up from Old Line, the American Single Malt Navy Strength. Thank you all for watching today. I'll see you for your next drink.